This session tackles what's really at stake during MAP testing. To be honest, the MAP tests are relatively low-stake assessments for your children. Kids won't be retained if they score basic on the test, and they won't get an A if they score at the advanced level. The tests are incredibly high stakes, however, for our school, our district, and our community. Right or wrong, we are measured by how well our students perform on standardized tests. Our scores impact funding, morale, and even property values in our community. As you may know, Keysor missed AYP targets in 2007 and 2008. We were thus required to mail letters to parents in August 2008 with an invitation for families to switch schools. This situation is not one we hope to experience again, as it had a deep impact on the morale and sense of pride among staff members and parents. Conversely, our entire school was abuzz when our scores improved dramatically, and we made AYP in 2009 and 2010. While our school's scores were very good again in 2011, the targets also had risen, and we failed to meet AYP expectations for one subgroup in one test. Gains were again made in 2012, with 86% of all students meeting expectations, and we met AYP that year, and then last year we also performed very well. I remember talking with two new parents several years ago in a year when Robinson Elementary School had exceptional MAP scores. These parents expressed their disappointment to me as they learned that their new home was in our attendance area and not Robinson's, only because our test scores were not quite as high as their preferred school. Compare that to the last several years, as we've had numerous families report to us that they moved into our attendance area specifically because of our MAP scores being so high. Realtors certainly know about MAP scores, as well as MAP scores of other schools in our area. Families moving into the area seemingly value MAP scores too. So, what about the parents who already live here? A few years ago, I invited parents to complete an online survey about the MAP test, and particularly about their attitudes, understandings, and needs around these tests. Now, I realize these responses may or may not have been representative of all families, as the survey was only available electronically, but roughly 100 of our parents did respond that year. To my surprise, only 46% of the parents said they value the MAP test and the results, meaning that over half of the Keysor parents who responded that year did not particularly value these important assessments or what they say about our school. That's more than half. It's fair to guess, however, that at least some of these attitudes and beliefs about testing were either directly or subtly being conveyed to those taking the test, our Keysor kids. Our children are intelligent, and they are talented, and they've been well taught by our outstanding teachers. When it gets down to testing time, motivation is critical. Children and parents need to know about and care about these tests if we are going to be successful and meet our goal as a school. The clue word for this video is everyone.